You know a really, really good idea to start off the episode?
What?
Check the letter.
Alright.
I got things up now.
Alright. Welcome back. Now it's time to check the letter. There's nothing in the envelope.
Doo-doo-doo-doo. The letter is gone.
It never existed.
I think if
Maybe
we
it
would have
did.
checked it a bit earlier, it would have been blank, like the page itself. But it's alright.
Yeah.
Alright, boys and girls, we can start talking about symbolism of the monsters and stuff now that we know James's inner dark secrets.
Also talk about how drippy it is in here.
Drip, 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 drip. Okay, so,
Very wet.
where do we start the juicy information?
I don't know.
We can, I guess, we can like go into some of the monster designs and stuff like that, because all the monster designs are intricate and they symbolize his inner sins of killing Mary, right?
Stuff's purple. The marks are purple now. Some of them.
Yeah, interesting. I don't know why.
I don't either.
Yeah, and some of them are red still. Huh. Interesting. Maybe this map was filled out before by some. No, we're filling it out now. Maybe it's supposed to symbolize something else.
Maybe it's like James somehow knows that some of the rooms that were open before are now locked, so we wrote over the red pen with a blue one.
Yeah. Something like that. Ooh. Hey.
Headphones. Oh man, I can listen to some tunes.
Mary's going to die? You must be joking.
I'm very sorry.
But you're a doctor. It's your job to heal people. How can you just let her die?
Please, calm down. As her doctor, I promise I'll do what I can. But there's still no effective treatment for her condition.
How long does she have?
I'm afraid I'm not sure. 3 years at most. Perhaps 6 months. It's impossible to say with certainty.
Sick tunes.
that conversation right there does affect the ending too.
Listening to it?
Yeah.
Did I fuck up?
No, I wouldn't say so.
Alright. And you know what, it doesn't matter. It's not like we're going for like a true ending or something. We're just getting whatever ending we get.
Yeah, there is no true ending. So some of the monsters in the game symbolize things that James felt when Mary was in the hospital, like she was hospitalized, right? So like the basic monster, the lying figure monster, is supposed to symbolize like constriction, or like being like in a straitjacket, right? Like basically not being free, which he essentially kind of was in the relationship he had with Mary at the time. What? This is some Scooby-Doo ass hallway.
Yeah, fucking. I was waiting for you to finish when I mentioned it. Fucking one of the doors, this door over here started. One of the doors just started teleporting me around instead of fucking just being locked. Also, it's very moldy over here.
Yeah.
If that fucking basket smelled vaguely of mold, this must be a strong mold. Up, and here we are. We're over here now. That one's locked. Back through.
So with Mary being hospitalized and James not being allowed affection and stuff like that, they soon started having like a toxic relationship between each other, to where they both hated Mary being in the hospital and the fact that a lot of it just wasn't good. It was all around bad because like they both hated her being in such a state, right? Things started arising like James started having like sexualized thoughts and stuff like that because well he wasn't getting anything. If I were to put it in a pretty crude sense, but yeah. Essentially, James wasn't having sex. Mary was like not in a good place. So a lot of the monsters kind of symbolize that. The lying figure monster is one where like the constriction and stuff like that, like he was imprisoned essentially. He was like forced in a way because he felt guilty for it, right? He felt guilty for like for essentially wanting like to bone.
Yeah.
And then he felt guilty that she was in such a state as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
There's just a wall here now.
Wall. The mannequin monsters themselves, we can kind of guess what they mean, right? Their legs, obviously. Legs are like pretty sexualized kind of like thing.
Thanks. Yeah.
The bed monster is supposed to symbolize the bedridden Mary, right? Because she was essentially bedridden in the hospital for so long.
To be fair though, that one I don't think is really James.
No.
James is monster.
Yeah. Well,
that's
oh. We in Blighttown. Oh no! Oh.
Even worse.
On the bedridden monsters, there is a mouth where the crotch is, and it's kind of like not good, right? It's kind of gross and ugly and not nice.
Yeah.
From there we have the nurses. Nurses are a pretty sexualized symbol. People like nurses. Some of the nurses' movements are kind of like Mary's pain because when they twitch, it's supposed to like quote unquote symbolize her agony while she was bedridden. I think Pyramid Head still would be a little bit of a spoiler because we aren't completely done yet. Essentially, you can kind of derive a sense of symbolism between each of the monsters now that we kind of know what happened. There was a lot of sexual tension, a lot of like agony and pain between both parties. There was a toxic relationship and they both, while loving each other, still ended up hating each other at the same time for being in that sort of circumstance, which is understandable. Like, it's pretty bad, right? Because we don't really know what disease she had, but we know it was terminal and that it didn't look good. Oh. Huh.
Oh. Hey Angela, you doing all right? Kind of wet back there, so I don't know how there's fire in here or how the water didn't get in.
Mama! Mama, I was looking for you. Larry's the only one left. Maybe then I can rest. Mama, why are you running away? You're not my mama.
Never said I was.
It's you. Oh,
Angela, no.
Thank you for saving me. But I wish you hadn't. Even Mama said it. I deserved what happened.
No, Angela, that's wrong.
No, don't pity me. I'm not worth it. Or maybe you think you can save me. Will you love me? Take care of me? Heal all my pain? That's what I thought. James, give me back that knife.
No. I won't.
Saving it for yourself?
Me? No. I'd never kill myself.
There's a lot of fire up there.
Angela?
Angela, you
Angela?
good? Angela, it's spreading.
You can still kind of
Angela?
come back if you like roll or something, jump.
Yeah, Angela?
Angela?
It's hot as hell in here.
You see it too. For me, it's always like this.
Angela? It don't have to be like this, come on.
So wait, I'll give you the knife. Do anything else? Huh?
Go get her.
Okay, fine.
Keep going. No. I think you're like low health. Richard, no, stop.
I'm good, I'm good. Stop now, I'm fine. That hurts me. I guess I can't
Yeah.
save her.
She's already a damned soul. We'll talk about Angela in a... Oh.
Oh. I didn't realize I thought going through the door put me back in the other
Yeah.
room, but no, it sent me to the right one.
So we're back in our own hell.
I wanted to examine those corpses on the wall. Yeah. Interesting though how like it implies that her Silent Hill is completely different
Yeah.
from ours.
Hers is being surrounded by fire.
Yeah, hers is always burning.
Ours is usually wet and like grimy.
Yeah, it's dank. Especially right now, it's very dank right now.
Yeah. So the this basic storyline is also based off of it's loosely based off of a book, right? The book is called Crime and Punishment. It's by Fyodor Dostoevsky. I can't speak Russian. Anyways, it's a story that follows the story of a young student struggling with a moral dilemma of committing a murder for a good cause. Because essentially what James did was he wanted to just end it all because they were both suffering, right? So he finally came to the conclusion he didn't necessarily want to do it, but he came to the conclusion of killing Mary. Also, we are off the grid.
So you got more of those guys. You haven't seen them in a while.
Yeah. I don't even think we can kill them. I don't even know if we can interact with them.
There's basically no outside to this hotel, it looks like.
Ooh.
Oh. I know what this means.
Ooh,
I
do
can
you?
explore more. Yeah, I think I do.
You only get 4 shots.
Alright, just making sure.
This might be the finale.
Yeah. No outside of the hotel.
Stop! Leave her alone! Leave us both the hell alone!
Voice acting.
Maria is a pretty interesting figure as well.
Yeah.
She is she's a false embodiment of Mary, if that wasn't like noticeable when we
I was
saw her in the
weak.
abyss.
Yeah.
That's why I needed you. Needed someone to punish me for my sins. But that's all over now. I know the truth. Now it's time to end this.
Oh, dude. Let's go. Okay, so run. There we go. Here's
Oh.
a strat that I want
no.
you to do. It's the one that I used because I ended up dying at one point. Go to the 4 corners of the room, fire a shot, then run to the next corner. This was like the easiest way I could do it. You don't necessarily need the camera.
I guess not.
Yeah. Because he does auto aim. Once you get
I
over
can hear.
here,
I can
yeah.
hear clinking.
Okay, now it's time to reload. This was the way that I did it. I don't know if there's like the actual strat to it, but it was the easiest way to do it without getting hurt.
Yeah.
There is a way to like fight them with the great knife though. I don't know how you do it, but I'm assuming it's like you sit in the corner and like wait for them to come close and then like do either a quick swipe or the other one. But you just gotta be like hella good timing.
Yeah.
So,
James kind of confirmed what Pyramid Head is.
yeah,
There.
it's the embodiment of his guilt, essentially, right?
Yeah.
His guilt was always kind of like, well, I don't know. His guilt always kind of like led him to here. He was trying to be like a guide throughout the area, right? It wasn't necessarily a symbol of malice or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
Just it is trying to punish him, but at the same time, it's trying to help him guide himself to where he can. What's the word? Be rid of his guilt, I guess. I don't know. There's a word for that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
Fun fact: Pyramid Head only interacts with, in the entire game, only interacts with James and Maria. Because those are the two. Because Maria is still an embodiment. It's like a figure created for James's own Silent Hill. So this is only this character is only meant for James, but that wasn't really known for a really long time. It wasn't really explained properly for like the longest time, right?
Yeah. Plus, you had non-Team Silent developers who were developing the games later on, who just saw Pyramid Head as a cool monster.
Yeah, and then they used it. But once they finally clarified it later on, it kind of felt dumb. But it's fine.
Yeah. Got the Scarlet Egg and the Rust-Covered Egg.
Ooh. So,
use 'em.
those are both keys for those doors. Now, we have an important decision, right or left?
Hmm. Right or left? Well, I'm right-handed, so
Alright. I guess that's good as any.
also another interesting about Maria, if okay, that was the wrong egg.
No. That was the right one. Just gotta put the other egg in the other door, and then choose.
Okay. But in the 360 remake of these games, there was another scenario added where you play as Maria, and it sort of reveals that Maria isn't just a construct of Silent Hill, like in the same way that a Pyramid Head or other monsters are. She's a fully conscious being.
Yeah. It wasn't that impactful of a decision. You could have chosen either or and it would have worked.
I was expecting them to lead to different endings.
Nah. I don't think they do. Anyways.
I guess it would be pretty unfair if they did, because, like...
You wouldn't know at all. Yeah. We do have that other scenario in this one. Because this is... It wasn't just... It wasn't the 360 remake, it was the original Xbox remake of the game.
Yeah.
Mary?
What do you want, James?
I brought you some flowers.
Flowers? I don't want any damn flowers. Just go home already.
Mary, what are you saying?
Look, I'm disgusting. I don't deserve flowers. Between the disease and the drugs, I look like a monster. Well, what are you looking at? Get the hell out of here! Leave me alone already! I'm no use to anyone. I'll be dead soon anyway. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow. It'd be easier if they'd just kill me. But I guess the hospital is making a nice profit off me. They want to keep me alive. Are you still here? I told you to go! Are you deaf? Don't come back!
Keep listening.
James! Wait! Please don't go! Stay with me! Don't leave me alone! I didn't mean what I said! Please, James! Tell me I'll be okay! Tell me I'm not going to die! Help me!
I think that's it. But yeah.
Yes, bitch, tell me to leave. She didn't mean it. No, I'm kidding.
Richard. Yeah, that was kind of like proof that they had kind of a toxic relationship that they both kind of regretted.
Yeah.
Rain.
More rain.
Terrible day for Rain.
What a terrible night to have a curse. Nope, can't go down the stairs into the water.
I think this episode will be a bit longer.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this will be the finale, I think.
Makes sense. Let's go. I was trying to check the map, figure out where we are in the hotel right now, but fucking I forgot.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting we don't have a map.
This is an interesting area.
It is.
Hey, I just kind of noticed something.
What?
We're climbing the stairway to heaven.
Yeah.
It's no longer blocked off now.
Oh yeah. The stairway to heaven's been blocked off this whole time. So we found a way in, and now it's just open to us, and the way down is closed.
Interesting. I'm sorry. The way
Well-
the stairs just kind of like left.
Just
Oh,
silently.
wait a minute. Who was that?
Ah, should read a bed. Fucking tired.
Dude, it's Mary.
Yep.
She's here.
Mary?
When will you ever stop making that mistake? Mary's dead. You killed her.
Maria? It's you. But I don't need you anymore.
What? You must be joking. But I can be yours. I'll be here for you forever. And I'll never yell at you or make you feel bad. That's what you wanted. I'm different than Mary. How can you throw me away?
I understand now. It's time to end this nightmare.
No, I won't let you. You deserve to die too, James.
Okay, so this boss fight is bullshit.
Out of here, fat. Whoa, 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 whoa.
I will say be really careful with this boss fight because we did not save. Last time we saved was before Pyramid Head.
Yeah. Not that it gave me much of a choice.
Yeah, that's fair. Why? Okay. Next time you reload, I would maybe heal up to get the full health, just to be careful.
Alright.
You can use an ampule that we haven't used.
Might need it.
No, no. This is the time to use it.
I might. Ah! See? I need it.
James, I am your character arc. Only X can sustain me.
Killed him again. Alright, out of rifle.
We had a rifle.
Feel like I kind of wasted it on Pyramid Head. I probably.
No, it was alright.
Alright.
I would say it was nicely used on Pyramid Head. No, no. You tried to.
I'm not in the choking.
That's too bad, James, because I am. There she goes.
James. James.
I'm just gonna pause this real quick so we can discuss safely. So also interesting about this character design, as you can see here, very similar to the Mother Mary or a nun.
Oh. Yeah. I guess so, yeah.
You could argue that this is that this boss symbolizes like the worst parts of the Mother archetype,
James.
and like Silent Hill as a whole takes a lot from Freudian archetypes. But bam.
Mary?
James.
Forgive me.
I told you that I wanted to die, James.
I wanted the pain to end.
That's why I did it, honey. I just couldn't watch you suffer. No. That's not true. You also said you didn't want to die. The truth is, I hated you. I wanted you out of the way. I wanted my life back.
James, if that were true, then why do you look so sad?
Mary?
James. Please. Please do something for me. Go on with your life. In my restless dreams, I see that town. Silent Hill. You promised you'd take me there again someday, but you never did. Well, I'm alone there now, in our special place, waiting for you. Waiting for you to come to see me. But you never do. And so I wait, wrapped in my cocoon of pain and loneliness. I know I've done a terrible thing to you. Something you'll never forgive me for. I wish I could change that. But I can't. I feel so pathetic and ugly laying here, waiting for you. Every day I stare up at the cracks in the ceiling, and all I can think about is how unfair it all is. The doctor came today. He told me I could go home for a short stay. It's not that I'm getting better. It's just that this may be my last chance. I think you know what I mean. Even so, I'm glad to be coming home. I've missed you terribly. But I'm afraid, James. I'm afraid you don't really want me to come home. Whenever you come see me, I can tell how hard it is on you. I don't know if you hate me or pity me. Or maybe I just disgust you. I'm sorry about that. When I first learned that I was going to die, I just didn't want to accept it. I was so angry all the time, and I struck out at everyone I loved most. Especially you, James. That's why I understand if you do hate me. But I want you to know this, James. I'll always love you. Even though our life together had to end like this, I still wouldn't trade it for the world. We had some wonderful years together. Well, this letter has gone on too long.
So, I'll say goodbye. I told the nurse to give this to you after I'm gone. That means that as you read this, I'm already dead. I can't tell you to remember me, but I can't bear for you to forget me. These last few years since I became ill, I am so sorry for what I did to you, did to us. You've given me so much, and I haven't been able to return a single thing. That's why I want you to live for yourself now. Do what's best for you, James. James, you made me happy.
And the Oscar goes to...
La La Land.
Man. Look at her waddle. I'm sorry. Yo, she's zooming. Look at her go. Okay. So, we beat it! Yay!
Yay!
This game is like really fucking good.
Yeah.
Like the gameplay aspects of it are kind of like clunky and subpar, but like they really did nail it with like the underlying tones and the story and everything. It really shows that like, I don't know, it really compels people to keep playing and like also like keep wanting to play because there are like so many different endings of the game, right?
Yeah.
Like there are so many emotions that can be had with this game, and it's very, very compelling and very, very interesting to either watch or play and come back to every couple of years.
Yeah. Also, I'm assuming that like, because if I remember correctly, there were like still some locked doors in the hotel we never got into.
I think we got into. Oh wait, yeah. I think there was one door that was locked that we could never get to.
Yeah.
And I know why, because it correlates to an ending.
Yeah, I was about to say. I see. So I'm assuming that like those doors we couldn't get into are based or correlated to ending, like special
There's
game plus
there's
endings.
only one door, and that door is for the dog ending. I'm pretty sure.
Alright.
So after you get through all of this, after this you get into New Game Plus, which allows you to find some items lying around, and once you get all those items, they're like key items that you couldn't find in your first playthrough. So once you get all those items, it leads you to a key, like a mysterious key, and you can use that key to get into that one door, and then you realize that Mira, the dog, was behind it all along.
I can't believe you just spoiled the canon ending.
The canon ending. I have to say that this game's a lot. I don't know if I would call it a masterpiece, but its story most definitely is, right? Like, it's really fucking good.
Yeah. I'm not sure which ending we got.
We got the leave ending. It's a good ending. It's
Alright.
kind of hard to get the other endings when you first go.
That makes sense.
I was kind of rooting for you to get the end water ending. Not just because it's kind of like it's different from what I got, because we both got the leave ending, but it would have been like pretty interesting to watch it at least.
Yeah, how do you get the in water one?
You have to be a bit suicidal with James. You have to like essentially what you have to do is you can't heal as nearly as often, and there are some prompts that you have to find while you're going along in the campaign. The Angela's knife, when you examine that has a huge effect on it. Also the listening to the end of the conversation with Mary, like all the way through, and then also the conversation with the doctor. With the headphones.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did most of it for that specifically. Hey, this is new credits.
Yeah, these are because you're playing the, I don't know, possibly illegal.
It's not.
Probably not really illegal.
It's the mod. Yeah.
Yeah. Silent Hill 2 PC normally is not very good compared to the original.
Yeah. It has a
Doesn't
lot
work.
of bugs, and it doesn't work on modern software or modern hardware, I should say. And yeah. So I basically fixed it up because I wanted to play it, and I thought, and Richard also wanted to play it for Halloween. I think you're the one who had the idea to play it first. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm glad we did it regardless, because good game.
Yeah.
Mike Klug.
Now I can be one of those Silent Hill 2 fans that doesn't just watch video essays and say how much they like the game despite having never
Oh my
played
god,
it.
there were so many video essays, and to be honest, it's like well deserved, but like so many.
Yeah. Bad there's none on the dog ending.
To be honest, we got most of the things for the in water ending except for like the health thing. You were pretty adamant on healing.
Yeah.
I think there was also something to do with like stamina, like if you're running around a lot. Yeah. Something like that. I don't know. Oh, I think we're gonna get a ranking. There we go.
Yeah, 5 stars.
5 stars.
Oops.
Oh.
I wanted to actually examine that.
Well. Now it's New Game Plus. Anyways, thank you guys for joining in with us on our playthrough. It was a hell of a ride. I don't know if you want to do the other scenario or not. I have not played that at all.
Can we do that? What is that? How do we do that?
If you go to New Game, you can do the subs. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
So,
right.
Maybe at some point. I don't know if we're gonna do it right now, but yeah.
Maybe not right now.
So, anyways, we got more stuff coming along the way. Trust me, we're not gonna be dead for that long. So, stay tuned. Smoke grass, eat ass, and pass your class. See you guys.